Hey, what's going on, H-Town? My name is Seth. I am one of the owners here at the Heights location. I'm also the athletic director here at the H-Town Athletic Club, CrossFitH-Town. I'm also, more importantly, I am a doctor of physical therapy. So I am making this video to, one, welcome you, introduce myself, and congratulate you for making this choice on joining our community. So I want to stress the importance of using me as a resource, using all the resources that we have here at H-Town, okay? We have mobility classes, we have shoulder seminars, we have nutrition classes. So I want you to use all of these classes and educate yourself as much as you can about your body because it's about to change, okay? You're about to go through some changes in your fitness and your health that you might not understand, but again, this video today is to kind of explain and give you some examples on what to expect doing CrossFit, starting CrossFit. So first of all, I want to say that anybody can do CrossFit. We have 24-year-old ex-college athletes doing the same workout next to a 75-year-old woman who is doing better form, and form is the most important, okay? So yeah, we'll scale the weights, or we'll scale the movement, the range of motion, we'll scale the quantity of repetitions, or we'll scale the length of a run. Whatever it is, everything is scalable here at CrossFit, okay? So just know that. Expect some soreness, okay? You're gonna have some delayed onset muscle soreness. Expect it, okay? We need you to hydrate. We need you to do whatever it is that you already do, whether it be running or biking or cycling, whatever it is. Do some yoga, keep on doing the things that you do outside of the box, okay? We're gonna give you some homework to do so that you can get better inside of the box or inside of the gym, all right? So you will have some growing pains, there'll be some joint stiffness, right? A lot of the times that we end up here being that we're driving or we're working or whatever it is, and our body's going to make us more efficient at whatever it is that we already do, okay? So if we're here all day, every day, then our body's going to say, hey, let's just make it more efficient to come in here and be in this position. So then you're going to come to the box, and we're going to ask you to hold stuff overhead, be able to reach these different shelves, or put things up on shelves, or put your luggage into a storage bin, whatever it may be. We're going to have to reach overhead, right? So we got to do some stretching, we got to do some preparation, all right? So remember, form, all right? Be patient, okay, with all of these things. You'll get better, you just have to keep on coming, all right? So a couple of things that I want to allude to, a couple of stretches that can help you prepare, okay? Prepare your body. So real simple stuff, all right? So while you're watching TV, I want you to do some commercial stretching, okay? This position right here is going to stretch your hamstrings out, all right? Your hamstrings are connected to your pelvis and below your knee, okay? So we need to get these stretched out. If we can keep your chest up and try and reach your toes here, then we can, again, stretch those hamstrings out that have gotten so sore from being at the chair or the computer all day, every day, okay? We need to be able to get into a good squatting position, right? And the hamstring length is super, super important, okay? So if you wanted to do some commercial stretching, you can just hang out here trying to straighten that leg. You know, for commercials. If you wanted to just do some 3 sets of 20 type things, 3 sets of 20 seconds, 3 sets of 30 seconds per leg, whatever it may be, okay? Hamstrings are important, all right? So another important joint is your wrists, right? We're gonna have you in what's called the rack position, up here with your elbows high, and you're gonna have some pressure on your wrists, and it's gonna be a little bit sore, okay? So wrist flexibility is important. All you have to do is get on the ground or get on a counter here and stretch those wrists out. Again, 20, 30 second holds, 3 or 4 times. Okay, if you wanted to get on, you know, a counter and just hold right here, right? This is fine too. Okay, remember that this is just stretching it out, and you're just gonna get rid of some of this soreness, okay? So, another good one, your shoulders. We talked about your shoulders are going to be in here during work and during driving and helping the kids with homework and eating. So we need to stretch out these shoulders. So stretching shoulders into internal rotation. You can grab a towel like this. You can just pull up like so, okay? This is going to stretch a rotator cuff muscle called your supraspinatus. It's just going to, the names don't matter. It's just going to stretch the front of your shoulder, okay? Same type thing. You can hold 20 or 30 seconds, 3 or 4 times. You can do this all day if you want. I don't mind that we get nice and flexible, all right? So comfortable stretch like this. Again, hold up here, pull that towel around, okay? So One more for the shoulders I want to show you. I want you to be able to put your thumb down and stretch your bicep that comes and crosses the front of that shoulder, okay? Again, we're gonna have things in the rack position, we're gonna have things overhead. We want your shoulders to be nice and flexible so that we can stabilize all these weights above head, okay? So I want you to put your thumb down, and you can get into the doorway maybe, all right? Just the door frame, and you can pull out this way, all right? And that's gonna stretch your bicep. Now, if your hand is up above your shoulder, you'll feel a good chest stretch, a good pec stretch, good old-fashioned gym class pec stretch, okay? But if our thumb is down and our hand is below our shoulder, then we'll get muscles that cross that shoulder joint more effectively, all right? So thumb down, 3 sets, 20 to 30 seconds, okay? And then the last thing I want to allude to, it's a little bit more work, but it's a down dog. It's a yoga pose that I like to do it. It stretches that whole posterior chain. Posterior chain, we talk about muscles in the back of your leg and your calf and your glutes. All right, it also stretches your lats out. Again, it's a little bit more intense. You have to put it forth a little bit more effort, but you can start in a plank position here. And then you can just push back to where you're trying to get your heels down on the ground, trying to straighten your back and trying to straighten your arms. We can walk the dog like this to stretch those calves out and those ankles. All right, you can hold that and come back maybe about 20, 30 seconds. So again, look what we're doing now. We're working your wrists, we're working your calves, we're working your hamstrings. All right, so just a couple things for you to do to start getting your body prepared. All right. Last couple things, use these mobility classes to help propel your knowledge base, all right? We're going to show you how to use these foam rollers. You see them up on the wall at both boxes or at all of our locations. So we're going to show you how to use foam rollers. We're going to show you how to use these double lacrosse balls tied together and a single lacrosse ball to stay mobile and supple and movable, okay? We want to be able to get into all of these functional positions, i.e. squatting up and down, pain-free, so that we can start to move load and train and get more power, endurance, and strength pain-free, okay? Again, you're going to have some growing pains. Last thing I want you to realize is that the competition comes from within, okay? You're going to be competing against yourself to first finish the workout, then to do all of the movements, RX, or the prescribed workout. Then you're going to be competing against yourself to do the RX weight, right? So we get better and better and better. Don't get frustrated. Don't try and compete against all the other athletes in the gym. Everybody starts at their own pace and at their own position, okay, at their own fitness level, all right? Once you get good and comfortable with everything and all of the movements, then we can start competing, and that's when the real fun comes, okay? So congratulations on signing up, and welcome to CrossFit H-Town.